Hello my little bees, welcome to the channel, welcome. If this is the first time that you happen to fall on the channel, just know that there is no coincidence. So there will most likely be a message that you need to hear today, or that whatever we're going to talk about may remind you of someone that you may think of, so please do not hesitate to share so they'll hear whatever it is that they need to hear. Also keep in mind that I want my messages to be collective and timeless, so that anybody who needs to hear something will hear it, and timeless. Whenever you need to hear it, you will hear it. Just also remember that I want you to enjoy the reading. Think of it as a story, and it will be for you if you get that little special feeling. Whether something is going to make you cry, or something is going to make you feel like, whoa, she's actually talking to me, how that happened. So that's when you know that the message is for you. Today we're going to do a new moon reading, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, close to the new moon next week, so I figure today is just as good as any. The new moon next week is Wednesday night at 9:12 p.m. So keep in mind that the new moon marks the end and the beginning of a new phase. So this is a good time to do some special cleaning and cleansing, and get yourself ready for a new cycle physically and mentally. This is a good time to give up bad habits or addiction. Even if it's just like eating a piece of chocolate every day, things that are simple like that. Just always keep things, I don't want to say easy, but doable. Okay, we cannot do everything at once. So maybe this month you can start with giving up that piece of chocolate. For example, we just had Easter, so finish it all. You have 3 days, 4 days. It's also a good time to start a diet. It's also a good time to plant roots. And at that time also try to keep as calm as possible, because the new moon sets the tone for the coming cycle. If you are into that, you can also do a list of wishes. I think it's 2 to 10. And make sure to write your wishes in a positive manner. Any demand that you do of the universe, any manifestation that you do, has to be in a present tense and in the positive manner. I can't think of any example, but for example, you want to buy that house in the corner of Vine and Sunset. I don't even know if there is a house there, but you would actually say, I own the house on the corner at this address, things like that. You don't say, I wish I'm going to own. No, you say, I command, or I wish that I own that house, or I own that house. That's the manifesting and the wishing. It needs to be in a positive manner, so the universe and your guides understand exactly what it is that you mean. And obviously, always do things for you. You cannot, it is highly not recommended to wish anything for anyone or against anyone, which in that case would be negative also, because you would be going against the free will, and you will pay the high price. Okay, so apologies for that, I needed a sip. I want to wish a happy birthday to the people born between April the 15th and the 20th. So happy birthday to you guys. You are protected. Your guardian angel's name is Lelahel. I always hope I pronounce those correctly. This guardian angel disposes of the power of Venus and its multiple power. It embellishes all kinds of things. By this angel, the protected will be able to emphasize their natural beauty, to have good health, to be happy in love, to do good business, to succeed with the scientific exams, to have success in their life and artistic career. So this is very specific. So this person, their face and body will be so attractive that this person could become a top model, whether it's feminine or masculine. So they will be that you know, for top model for a commercial, creating a great love with rich people. That's also very specific. There is a high chance that this person will have great wealth. Oh, if they pray, if they give this prayer to this powerful guardian angel of the cherub choir. This person can invent, discover, being innovative, sell, house électroménager, you know, like washing machine and dishwashers and microwave and stuff like that for the house. They can lead action to modernize in flying, like flights, you know, planes and stuff to go in the sky, and above all in the train rails. So that was extremely precise. If you guys want to have the prayer for this angel, Lelahel, and if you're born between April the 15th and the 20th, please do not hesitate to let me know. I will gladly send you a translation of this prayer because I have it in French. Just so you know, this is coming from a book by Haziel, and that's very old. So maybe that's why we're talking about such old things. But that was printed. This edition is from 1994. So, if you want to ask for this prayer, you can email me at onwithlouise@gmail.com, and I will again gladly do that for you. Again, happy birthday to the people born between April 15th and 20th. And your guardian angel's name is Lelahel, and that will be in the description below if you need it. Here we are. Now, let's talk about the new moon energy. Okay, so we are going to start with finding out which divine energy is with us today. S'il vous plaît. Our guides and angels. What divine energy for this next new moon cycle here, for the next couple of weeks after the new moon? S'il vous plaît, who is it? We have Serapis Bay, talking about ascension. Great. Since we're doing a new cycle, move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here, even during a new moon. Very nice. Can you see that? Yes, looks like we can see it. Okay, now, what about wisdom of the oracle energy, s'il vous plaît? Oopsie. Whoa. That's, blessed. That's nice. But I don't want to take this one because too many fell out. Too many again. Can I just get to pick one, s'il vous plaît? How about that? It would be funny if I was to pick blessed again. We have a change in the wind. Again, this is perfect. We have the ascension. We have the new cycle coming in. We have a change in the wind. So this is definitely talking to us about growth and change. Fantastic. Okay, I'm going to use the Everyday Witch Tarot for this reading. I like to use something moonish. And I mean, it is, you know, covered with stars. So this is perfect, I feel. That's what I wanted to come today anyway. So we are going to pick 4 cards. Okay, I was going to stop it there, but no. Okay, that's good. And the first one is going to be the thoughts and feeling about the presence that we have as a collective. What is that? the Wheel of Fortune. Again, definitely, so it looks like as a collective, we all need some kind of change here. We have, you know, the Ascension, the change in the wind, and the Wheel of Fortune. So whatever we are going through right now, everybody, I mean, I cannot be any clearer. I don't need to keep talking about it. The Wheel of Fortune reflects change. Whatever situation we've been going through is reaching an end, whether it was good or bad. So if it was bad, you know, yay, be ready, prepare for the better. If you're in a fantastic situation, it just means that there is going to be, you know, like the season, everything, you go from spring to summer to winter to, I mean, to autumn to winter. And because this is how the universe works, because there is a cycle, well, everything is fantastic for a while, and then you have little black dots in the situation. Where did I see darkness at some point? Here? Yes, rise above the darkness. So maybe this is also a warning that, hey, just be prepared. It's okay, because everything will eventually work out. But if you're like, if everything has been great, just maybe you'll have a flat tire. Maybe you'll have, you know, a little thing happening. Don't make it, don't worry more about it than it needs to be, because again, everything will be fine. It's just little hicks here and there. But for those of you who've had difficult situations, just know that there is a change in the wind. So this is nice. This is cycle of life. This feels normal and good. This is balance. I like it. So now what is the lives that we want and desires? S'il vous plaît. Four of Cups. Okay, nobody can want and desire a life of the Four of Cups. So, because Four of Cups, we tend to look at, see, like this guy is he's got this, he's right by the beach here. It's this great weather. This person that's here bringing him a cup, probably full of whatever liquid he might need, but he's crying on the 3 empty cups over here. Hey, look. There is this person right here bringing you what you need. So I want to visualize this as the universe telling us, okay, I want to repeat the position here. The position is we visualize, and this is a life that we want and desire. So I'm getting here that we want someone to help us, someone to be there for us when we feel at the lowest over here. So just when you do your wish or you're manifesting or whatnot, just manifest someone who will be there for you to help you and bring you what it is that you need. And what I want to add to that, that's underlined over here, is remember to look up. And to see what you see, he has the tools he needs to do whatever he needs to do. He has the key to wherever he needs to go, to close the door to go out, or go take his car or whatever vehicle he may have out there. We have, what else do we have on these cards? We have the fish, you know, telling us, fish talks about abundance. So there is the money and the fund that we need. There is a candle to bring us the light that we need. There is a cat to talk to us about the wisdom and paying attention to kids, because cats are very clever. And what I like about them is that they'll come to you only when they need you, and when they're done with you, they just go and do whatever they need to do. They're kind of a self-centered creature, but because I've had the chance to have cats with me, they're also very loving and very caring. So, and see how he's looking at things from the top here. He's looking at the fish, no denying, but he's got the view from the top. Don't be like him, having the view from the bottom here. So let's use the message of this card here. I mean, what I'm seeing here is that this is what we want, okay? We don't want it, and I also see what we don't want. This is not the thing we want, focusing on the empty things. We want to focus on all these extra things here. And you know what? Some of you, maybe that person here bringing the cup, okay, because it is a collective. So some of you may be in this situation, some of you maybe is the one that's trying to help the other person here. But it feels like it's also telling us about the many wants and desires that everyone has. So this is really showing us a scene in a given moment in time, but it seems to be reflecting pretty much everybody's life. We've all been in any one of these situations over here. The lives that we want and desire. I want to see the main message here because there is that change and that possible ascension. So this is going to be ascensions, change in the wind, wheel of fortune. All that is bringing possible overwhelming thoughts and worries. So it feels like the desires that we have is for someone to help us and help us remember all these other things I've described from the picture here. Remember that we have all that we need. Remember that we have this abundance, that we have the light, that we have the liquid that we need to feel better. Okay, not too bad. The third card is going to be set intentions. How are we going to achieve the life that we want? How are we going to achieve that? By letting go. Obviously, okay, so that change is going to give you a lot of mental anguish. Okay, so that's interesting that it's coming after the Wheel of Fortune. How are you going to achieve the life that you want? By going through the process. The rain here is coming right on the pierced heart. And we see that there is a journal, ink fallen on the bed, on the sheets. And somebody who's obviously maybe written some thoughts on the book. But we'll notice that the person is not here. The person, there is no character on this picture. We're just seeing the broken heart. But the person is gone. So what that's telling me is that the way to achieve the life that you want is to let go. And granted, it's very difficult, okay? We have this person here that needs help. And we have here that possibility of avoiding the pain. But to me, this really feels more of leave the past in the past. There is nothing you can do. Write it if you need to. The stain on the sheets, you can always put it in the washing machine and wash it. So the mental anguish is going to be there. But in order to achieve the life that you want, it will really be to try and leave the past in the past. And to even wash it clean, because there is two things here that I get with this card. See how the wind is, you can see the wind pushing the curtain, okay, and the water being pushed on the heart here. Like this needs to be cleansed, and we're talking about cleansing with the new moon. It's like start over, and then that stain here, like I was just talking about, putting it to wash. So if you need to write it down, just like you write your wishes for the new moon, and then burn, a month later or a year later, you can burn the wishes, the sheet of paper on which you wrote your wishes. That's what this feels like here, just clean slate. But not without having to go through the process. You need to acknowledge maybe that mental anguish and find a way to cleanse it. not avoiding it, whether it is by writing it down in a journal or talking to someone, because we've written it down here and then it feels like, okay, I'm done with this, I'm gonna go live my life now. That's the idea that I get from this picture. Like, really living the past in the past. And that could be what will lead to that change. If you finally go through that step here, you'll have this possible ascension and allow yourself to go through that change. I would manifest the help, and some of you maybe need to go talk to someone, obviously, to help you with that change. But regardless of all of that, because we have the divine energy as ascension, you have the energies that came in. We have a number 12. Today is, what's today? Oh, we're past the 12 already, so this is not the date. Maybe it is by December. And you have the Wheel of Fortune, which is a major arcana. So you have major energies urging you and pushing you towards that change. So maybe that change is going to force you to go through this acknowledging those pains, but you have the help, and you have the help of a friend, and you have the help of the energies, and you have the help of the divine, because you don't have a choice. The change is coming, the change is there, and it's going to help you grow. Let's see, let's look at this picture over here a little closer. What do we have? I need to look at it closer. We have the moon on the top. I was trying to see if we have some birds. It's hard to tell. There is like a man sitting at the window and letting himself being carried by everything here. Carried by possible animal totem, or the universe, or the energies, or the weather, or the elements. And we have the moon up here is at the very beginning of its cycle. So it's funny that it comes also at the new moon. Okay, so a divine message from the universe. I'm feeling very tired but hopeful. There is that, like, I can feel the melancholy of this. I am sorry for this emotional burden here. But there is the definite help from the universe, but you guys want it to be to have that change too. So it feels like, now that I'm seeing the rest of the cards, that message is most likely for someone who's had it rough for a while. There is that notion of like, I am so done. But so you want the change, and the change is coming, and it's possible you've been going through all of this because you have some kind of growth here. You have to move into your true self and rise above the darkness and learn to see the light outside here. That poor person that's here trying to help you. See the light here. You have the darkness coming in, but you can see the light in the corner, and that person is not here, so they move towards the light. Okay, this is I feel truly sorry and pained, like some kind of sadness for whoever is hearing this message, but I'm full of hope. So let's see the divine message from the universe here. Look at that. 7 of Pentacles. Look at how she's just waiting for her fruit. She's done all the work, everything is growing. She's hopeful. It's looking beautiful and ripe. We're almost there. But hey, there is already a glass of wine here. So we may have started reaping already. So what I'm getting here is that your message is that you're in the right spot. Look at that. At the bottom of the deck we have the 10 of Pentacles. So you're close. Okay, we keep hope, keep trusting, keep wishing, keep doing what you're doing, because all the stuff you've been planting, they are growing, and you are getting there. You are getting to that 10 of Pentacles. If you can see, you know, this is the family, this is your abundance, this is the health, this is the dog here, your grandchildren playing with the cat. This is pretty. Okay, so this new cycle may be helping you to go through this difficult challenge, and you have, like I said, the divine help, you have the human help, and you have in you to reap what you sowed. So you've been sowing some good stuff, and it's coming back to you, which is what the Wheel of Fortune is also telling us. Like, this is karma doing its thing as well. So this is quite pretty. I didn't bring out the Harry Potter fun message today. I didn't feel like it, so, but I did want to use the Everyday Witch Oracle, because there's an oracle as well, just to see what card they're going to give us, and we'll pick a few oracle messages just to see what else the universe wants to tell us. But this is just pretty and hopeful. I do feel the heaviness. What do we have here? Affirmation for acceptance. See how there is a book of fate here, and how there is a darkness, but we are flying like there is the light above the clouds. So this really is going with the message of this new moon reading. She's letting herself being carried by the elements, but she's also accepting what's happening. One of the most difficult things to do is to acknowledge the situation that you're in, or the feelings that you're in, and that's the only way to work through them. That's the only way to leave them behind. So accepting is a very strong word here. By accepting, you will be able to do this ascension. You'll notice also how there is a notion of fate, and how there is a dice here going very well with the Wheel of Fortune, because your luck is turning. So that's how you know the universe is helping you to. Your luck is turning. Everything is going to go for the better. You have to also, if you make your wish list, you can. One of the affirmation could be, I am healthy now, I am well now, I have abundance now, I am happy now. Those are simple wishes, but they can bring you a lot. You know, if you're happy, you see things in a better way, you attract the right things in your life. At the bottom of the deck we have ground and center. So also, that goes back with all the affirmation I was just giving you examples of right now, that will help you being grounded. Okay, so what are my girlfriends saying with the Beltane Oracle, showing some little bees? So I can't not use it. I put the Oracle of the Bees on the side for now, because I don't think we have bees all year long with the Season of the Witch Oracles. Ok, s'il vous plaît, un extra message for little bees. Oopsie, thank you. Up. We have, oh, I'm not going to read it, but I'm going to show it to you. And the change is going to be some milk and butter wanted to show itself. So I'm going to take it. This one says, I draw on my body with an invisible blade, carved with the bliss of lustrous teeth. That's promising some good times over here. It is in the allure that I will meet blood and flesh. You know, I think I'm going to have to take the book and see what that's about here. Because this is almost very witchy here. Okay, so 38. 38. I think I had read it, and this is be uninhibited. So I just read that. Here, I'm going to show it to you. This is, among many cultures and for years, women have been forced to deny their sexuality, either through objectification or by the patriarchal system attempting to limit their sexual gratification. Women who did feel free to express their sexuality were judged and exiled, and many were labeled witches, although that was a very dirty word. Witches are often thought to be lustful women who give themselves up to the devil. This imagery is rooted in some truth, for sex magic is a real and useful tool, although it has nothing to do with evil. Also, witches are certainly liberated, be they male or female. Sex magic simply harnesses the creative energy of passion and the restorative energy of orgasm as a way to power your deepest desires. We're talking about desire somewhere. Consider this your initiation. You are being guided to disinhibit your spirit so you may move forward in a natural and authentic way. Those who do not understand your freedom are limited by their own self-consciousness and social constraint. Likewise, those who do not support you in acting upon your desires are lashing out for fear of not fulfilling their own. Their lack of freedom attempts to box you in because they are not ready to receive such a gift for themselves. Sad as it may be, their lack of enlightenment is not a reason to keep your soul bound in solidarity. If you find yourself among those who do not support your passion, now may be a time to self-exile and seek more illuminated and open-minded relationship. So that also tells me that could be why there was that pain here. If you've been in a relationship or a job or a situation where you feel self-limited and judged all the time, this could be the change that you need to do. Just let yourself be free and be who you are. And milk and butter here feels like a confirmation of this luck and wheel of fortune, because this makes me feel like the abundance coming, like the silk of one's flesh. I am the giver. I am your eternal. So look at how you have the sun and the abundance of not being hungry anymore. So cool stuff. Cool stuff. Let's go with a little moon message, because it is, after all, a moon reading. S'il vous plaît, les anges, les guides. A little message for little bees. For this new moon reading. We have this card that's still very... Oh! Prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. You know what? I didn't look what this new moon was into, so maybe I will just add it in the description. Oh, you know, we're coming towards May, so this could also tell us that by the month of May, so we are in April, so next new moon is probably going to be mid-May. We'll be in the sign of the Taurus, and so within a month or so, everything should get into order. Prosperity lies ahead. I want you to see it, read this, hear this. Prosperity lies ahead. Right after you had the milk and butter, and just reminding you to let yourself be free and not judged. After you affirm for acceptance, after you let go of the difficulty from the past, or your pains from the past, after you accept that fortune's coming. Whatever you've been, you are going to be sowing what you've been reaping. This is full of worry and concern. There is always this fear. A lot of you guys, and look at that. Conclusions are within reach at the bottom of the deck. We're really in the cycle mode here. Very, very nice. Okay, so I'm going to pick an oracle card from the Sacred Spirit reading cards from Anna Stark. I like to use one of her cards also during a moon reading. So let's see what the universe wants to tell us here. I like how, again, everything is really connecting. Guardian. Oh, look how pretty. Guard your energy. And look at how we have all the moons. So this is showing us a full moon right here. We had the new moon in Taurus over here. So could that be telling us that within 2 weeks to a month, we have all this change? Should you be willing to accept it, okay, and to go with it, and to do this growth? And I love how the moon is like the moon, how the moon is crying to the wolf. Reverse it. It says guardian and guard your energy. I also feel like there is that guardian, your guardian angel or your guides, trying to show you the way, and you need to look up to see what they are trying to show you. I kind of want to put this here if we can see it, because it's very pretty. And guard your energies, as I was mentioning at the beginning of the reading. You know, the new moon time sets the tone for the coming weeks, so try to remain calm and meditate if need be. Pray if you do that, but really stay as grounded as possible. We had a grounded card here that showed up at some point. Okay, let's go with a quick moon magic message. S'il vous plaît. Aha, the wolf. I invite peace within myself. I ripple this outward. So this is really staying in the same mode over here. We are really wanting to accept, to affirm, to receive, to be free. Can we see? Yeah, I like this. This is a good reminder. Gratitude and healing. I'm going to do Mother Mary first. Yes, I will finish with a spell because it's fun. But let's see what Mother Mary wants to give you, wants to tell you today. Oh, that was quick. Thank you. Oh, we have the crown. Our Lady of the Rose Crown. Look at that. You are crossing a threshold in your life. You have been readying yourself for this, likely without fully realizing it while you were sitting and crying on your 3 cups over here. It can take years of preparation to approach such a point in one's path, but it looks like this is it. You are reaching it. Our Lady watches over you with all-knowing tenderness and fierce protection. Only what you need shall come to you. Spiritual testing shall give way to deep peace and sacred fulfillment. Lovely. Mother Mary has been a strong divine energy for this channel pretty much ever since I started it. I can only recommend to trust in her and pray to her, and even if it's just, Mother Mary, please help me today, or help me through the day, because she is there for you. Let's go with the healing angel card message. I'm having such pleasure with this. Like, even if you guys have these emotional difficulties, like the 2 things. Archangel, okay, I love this. Forgiveness. Let the past go, which is what I was just saying over here. Clear your heart and mind through forgiveness. So maybe it is that you need to forgive someone, but I feel also that you need to forgive yourself, because most of the time we can't let go because we feel responsible for this and that. We all do the best we can. We all go through life the way we know how. We learn every day. You can only move forward by forgiving yourself too. I'm sure none of us always go and wake up in the morning wanting to hurt someone or to hurt ourselves. We just want to go about our lives. So, but I love that Archangel Raphael has a message for us today too, because he is the angel of health and healing. If you don't feel well emotionally, physically, mentally, if you have any kind of pain, he's a good angel to call upon. They all are, but Raphael is the healing angel. Feel yourself surrounded by my emerald green light. It is also, we were talking about the Taurus sign, and see how this is green here, because this is the stone of May is the emerald. I, Archangel Raphael, offer you healing and solace. The storm clouds, like they were showing over here, will soon clear and the sun will shine eternally bright. Trust. So trust in your guardian angel, trust in Raphael, trust in Mother Mary, trust in yourself, forgive yourself. Beautiful messages. I think I'm gonna let go of this. No, I'm not gonna let go of the spell. I'm gonna bring another guardian angel message here, because we can never have too many angel messages. And that's from, that's also quite old. It's from a deck called L'Ange Gardien, and that's by Surabhi Guastalla. What number do we have today? We have number 12, so let's go with number 12. Okay, but one wanted to fall. Silence, and that's number 1, going again with the new cycle. You need space for yourself. So try to, you know, take a walk by yourself. Try to find a moment for you, is what they are saying here. I'm going to put it back. Because I still want to pull one, even though that was clear. The charity card that wanted to show itself. Keep in mind that the new moon day is also a good day for charity. Anything we do at a new moon, and I believe at a full moon, tends to come back to us, you know, several folds. So don't ask me why I don't make the rules. So we are going for number 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Research. What you are looking for is very close to you. See how he was looking for something here in the cups, and she's coming with a cup here. It's closer than he expected it. Like, oh, I'm looking for it. God, that 4 of Cups card, it just always drives me nuts. I always think of him, or the character here, as a teenager, the teenage bride who's never happy and always whining. Okay, I'm going to put that away. I don't know why. Sorry, apologies. I just felt like putting it away because I'm running out of room, most likely. And we're going to go with the gratitude message. You know what? Before I do the gratitude, I felt like doing the 3 option yes or no card. So right now, before I close and say goodbye, I'm going to pick 3 cards. These cards have a yes or no answer. So think of 3 questions, and obviously don't make like a life decision based on that. Okay, just keep in mind that this is general, so just have some fun with it too, because that's what it is. It's like there was a very touching story in the cards today. I hope this made you feel better, and I'm gonna pick 3 cards. So again, like, think of 3 questions. This is gonna be fast, so if you have to pause. I'm gonna pick them, and you'll have a yes or no answer. So again, simple questions. S'il vous plaît, les anges. Okay, first card. The answer to your question is going to be very well. So that will tend to go towards a yes. Second question for our little bee, s'il vous plaît, is that a yes or no? We have a not in a million years. So this one's definitely not happening. And look how funny how this fell on the heartbreak card. And for the last question, your answer is going to be forget about it. So we got 1 yes, 2 no. I hope these no's were what you were expecting here. And lastly, a gratitude message. S'il vous plaît, les anges. We have love your body. That goes back with this one over here. Say a prayer of thanks to your body for its hard work. As long as you're healthy, and your body is working, you can do what it is you need to do. You can take care of your home, you can take care of yourself, you can take care of your family, you can pay your bills, you can, you know, go have fun. So remember to be grateful for that as well. Well, I truly enjoy this reading. I'm at peace with it. This is truly beautiful. I wish you a very good week next week during the new moon. I hope you make good affirmations and good wishes, and then send you only warmth and love. Bye bye.